In the wild, danger lurks everywhere. Silent predators, watchful eyes, and sudden attacks. But some creatures have a remarkable defense: the ability to disappear. From towering rainforests to the depths of the ocean, countless animals have mastered the art of vanishing into their surroundings. This isn't magic, it's science. But how do chameleons change color? Why do some insects look exactly like leaves? And could humans ever unlock the power of invisibility? In this video, we'll unravel the secrets of animal camouflage, from mind-bending mimicry to high-tech skin that adapts in real time. Get ready to discover the science behind nature's greatest illusionists and their ultimate survival tricks. Camouflage is the ability of animals to blend into their surroundings, helping them evade predators or sneak up on prey. This survival strategy has been fine-tuned by millions of years of evolution, making some creatures nearly invisible in their environments. In fact, studies show that over 60% of predatory attacks on camouflaged animals fail because the predator simply doesn't see them. Throughout the course of evolution, nature has developed several types of camouflage, each uniquely suited to different environments. Color matching is one of the most common methods, wherein animals like the snowshoe hare change their fur from brown to white in winter, perfectly blending with the snowy landscape. Then there's disruptive coloration, seen in zebras, whose striped patterns confuse predators by making it difficult to focus on a single target. Some creatures take deception to another level with mimicry, imitating the appearance of more dangerous species like the harmless king snake, which mimics the deadly coral snake's red, yellow, and black bands to scare away attackers. And perhaps the most mind-blowing of all is active camouflage, mastered by cephalopods like octopuses and cuttlefish. These sea creatures can change color, texture, and even shape in a fraction of a second, making them some of the most effective illusionists in the animal kingdom. These incredible disguises may seem like magic, but behind every color shift and pattern change lies a fascinating scientific process. So how exactly do animals manipulate their appearance? The secret lies in how animals produce and manipulate light. Many creatures rely on pigments, which are natural substances that absorb and reflect specific wavelengths. For example, melanin produces dark colors like black and brown, while carotenoids, obtained from plants and algae, give animals their reds, oranges, and yellows. However, some animals don't just rely on pigments. They also use structural colors to manipulate light itself. Chameleons, for instance, don't actually change color for camouflage. Instead, they shift tiny crystal-like structures in their skin, called iridophores, to reflect different wavelengths of light, creating vibrant blues, greens, and purples. While chameleons alter their appearance by reflecting light, cephalopods, such as squids, octopuses, and cuttlefish, are the true masters of disguise, possessing an unparalleled ability to control their skin in real time. Unlike chameleons, which rely on passive light reflection, cephalopods actively manipulate their appearance using thousands of specialized pigment cells called chromatophores, which are directly connected to their nervous system. These cells expand and contract at the command of the brain, instantly changing the animal's color and pattern. Imagine being able to switch outfits just by thinking about it. But their camouflage isn't just for hiding, they also use it for sophisticated communication, signaling warnings, attracting mates, or coordinating movements with their peers. Some species even take their disguise a step further by using bioluminescent displays or rapidly pulsating patterns to confuse predators, startle threats, or blend seamlessly into dynamic underwater environments. Camouflage isn't just a fascinating display of colors and patterns. It's a matter of survival. Whether blending into the background or mimicking something entirely different, animals use these adaptations to stay hidden, hunt more effectively, or avoid becoming someone else's meal. For prey animals, camouflage is often a matter of life and death. Some, like the stick insect, have perfected the art of disguise, looking exactly like twigs to avoid hungry birds. Others, like the cuttlefish, take a more dynamic approach, rapidly changing their colors and patterns to confuse predators and slip away unnoticed. In fact, cuttlefish are so skilled at disguise that they can mimic complex patterns, like checkerboards, even though they're colorblind. But camouflage isn't just for escaping danger, it's also a powerful tool for hunters looking to ambush their prey. Leopards, with their spotted coats, blend effortlessly into the dappled light of forests, allowing them to stalk their targets undetected. Some predators even use deception to lure in their victims, like the alligator snapping turtle, whose tongue looks like a wriggling worm. Unsuspecting fish, thinking they've found an easy meal, swim too close, only to become the turtle's next snack. This turtle can stay completely still for hours, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And then there are the true masters of mimicry, animals that don't just blend in, but actively pretend to be something else. The viceroy butterfly, for example, mimics the appearance of the monarch butterfly, which is toxic to predators. By looking like its bad-tasting counterpart, the viceroy avoids getting eaten, even though it's actually edible. Meanwhile, the owl butterfly has large eye-like markings on its wings that resemble an owl's face. This simple trick can scare off would-be attackers, making them think twice before striking. Camouflage has given countless animals a survival advantage, but what if humans could harness the same ability? For centuries, the idea of invisibility has captured our imagination. And now, science is drawing inspiration from nature's greatest illusionists to turn fiction into reality. The secret lies in nature's greatest illusionists: octopuses and squids. These incredible creatures can change color and texture in an instant, blending seamlessly into their surroundings. Inspired by them, scientists are developing bio-inspired materials that mimic their skin. The military is testing camouflage uniforms that adapt to different environments, while the fashion industry is experimenting with fabrics that change color on demand, allowing outfits to transform at the press of a button. The concept of an invisibility cloak is no longer just science fiction. Researchers are making progress with metamaterials that bend light around objects, making them nearly invisible. At the University of Rochester, a team has even created a prototype using special lenses to hide objects from certain angles. Hollywood-style invisibility isn't here yet, but technology is advancing rapidly. With nature perfecting camouflage for 500 million years, human innovation is on its way to catching up. Nature has spent millions of years perfecting the art of invisibility, crafting creatures that can disappear in plain sight. From chameleons shifting their colors to cephalopods, mastering instant disguise, camouflage is one of the most ingenious survival strategies on the planet. Whether used for hiding, hunting, or deception, these adaptations have allowed countless species to thrive in the wild. But as science continues to unlock the secrets of nature's best illusionists, humans are edging closer to achieving the impossible. With advances in bio-inspired materials and light-bending technology, invisibility may one day become more than just an idea. It could be a scientific breakthrough. The animal kingdom has long been the master of disguise, but perhaps the next great camouflage artist will be us. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of animal camouflage. If you enjoyed exploring interesting stories with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What topics do you want us to dive into next? Let us know in the comments. Join us as we get animated about science here at Animated Science.